Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the FIU Panthers offense will get the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Rush is on him. Touchdown, Toppers! Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that
breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Panthers will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got it in the middle, it's Little. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down,
there he goes. Still on his feet. Past the 30. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Navy is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulane. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Nunez. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The offense set for a first down play. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 12. And it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the tailback. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on second and goal?
6 remain. Here we go.
Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off play action on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, WKU.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You could tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the
big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Nunez. Fires to the big fella. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. And the are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. This offense doing business in the red zone. He's got it on the right. Headed to the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together, keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They'll try it again after the incomplete pass on 3rd and goal from the 3. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Looking to pass. It's Nunez. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored Jesse. This offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on the teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, we don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Snap from the gun on third down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed...
He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The offense changing the play. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
FIU set up with another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. On first down from the 13-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Here we go.
Running back searching for a hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
That's caught. It's Hernandez.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Handoff from the gun. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. FIU pushing tempo. Wants to throw. It's Nunez. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
To the air on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. It's complete. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Makes the grab. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And he missed it. No good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead. The Florida International offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Nunez. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Oh, it's picked off. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. Turning it on.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. On the run deep down the right side. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on the guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted to fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
It's complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people up.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Up by one, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Looking to throw, it's Nunez. Dances away. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Hernandez. He breaks a tackle. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Hernandez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long. Doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the 35. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. The Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. finds his big tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. Second and goal, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
The Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
That's reeled in. It's Hernandez. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Great place to start for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. They'll go to the ground. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Cincinnati has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Nippert Stadium. They're up by 10 over Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Makes a grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hernandez. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And the Hilltoppers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Right on the money. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Hernandez. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a heat. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses that evolve so much, they can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.